Also, for some of you that don't know, if Eve proceeds to marry Mo, and then he eventually divorces her down the line, especially after he has his green card, you do know that Eve is going to be responsible for Mo for 10 years. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Criticizer 2021, 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, Episode 16, Mo and Eve. Like I said, this season is about to end. So, Eve and her friend, they're getting their nails done, and of course the nail stylist, you know, this type of convos are always driven by the producers. The nail stylist, she asks, oh, how are things with you and your guy, how did you meet? And of course Eve shares like just shares a brief history of how they met. I don't know how the relationship blossomed, and she said, you know what, we fell in love, we were in fantasy world, I met him in Egypt, it was lovely, it was fun. And Eve is being advised by her best friend, and the friend said, are you sure you're willing to go through with this wedding? Think very, very hard and think very, very well if you want to proceed with this wedding, because it's not too late. The friend also shared her experience, how she was the runaway bride. She called off the marriage the day before her wedding, because like the friend said, better too late than ever. Marriage is forever, it's not a fairy tale, and there is going to be a lot of ups and downs. And the time that Mo came here, you guys had more fights than peace. You know, so those are the things that you need to consider, because certain things just don't make sense. Especially when he said he wanted you as a sponsor. And of course Eve said, oh, he didn't really mean it like that and all that. And she said, but still. Eve also said, you know, he proposed to me and things are being good between us and he loves me, and all those times I knew that, oh, he was just angry, that's why he was saying those things. And the friend was just looking at her like, don't be gullible, I'm your friend, I still want the best for you. But if you know, if you have any doubts, and if you see any red flags are signs, and if you ignore those red flags, then that's up to you. So please be sure. Also, for some of you that don't know, if Eve proceeds to marry Mo, and then he eventually divorces her down the line, especially after he has his green card, you do know that Eve is going to be responsible for Mo for 10 years. 10 years. For some of you that don't know. So Eve's desperation, like what the friend is saying, the friend said, nope. Are you really, really sure? But again, the friend has to support Eve because that's her best friend. She's like, I'll still be there for you no matter what decision you make, even though I don't agree with it. But Mo is a walking red flag. I said, yep, I agree. So now it's time for the wedding day. And of course, Eve looks good in her strapless wedding dress, even though I'm not a fan of strapless wedding dress. And Mo and his imam, they pray, they say a little prayer before they proceed with this wedding. And I think the wedding is like Native American style. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And she's being walked down the aisle by her father and her son. And that was beautiful to see. And to be honest, I know that Eve is not close with her family. So I was shocked that her parents actually came to the wedding. And of course they exchanged vows and Mo started crying. And Eve was like, oh my God, he's crying. He's so emotional about this day. He loves me. And I'm just like, he's crying tears of joy that he'll be able to get his green card, Eve. Don't get it twisted. And as usual, Eve is being naive, and she said that, oh, you know, she met up with her friends after the wedding, and they said, oh, well, we hope you're happy. And she said, I'm happy, I finally got my fairy tale wedding, and I'm just absolutely happy, I'm married to the man that I love. I said, gosh. She said, yeah, I love him. I'm married. And that's where the show ends. That's it. And I don't want to spoil anything because I wanted to do a separate video regarding this. But if it's like she's trying to compensate, yeah? She's trying to compensate for this fantasy, happy ending story. I finally got the man of my dreams, blah, blah, blah. Because her first marriage was not all about that. And I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to be happy. She deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves love. But the guy is from another country. He's half your age. He's still immature. You've seen the red flags and you still proceed to continue with this wedding? I cannot feel sorry when shit hits the fan. Because she sees the signs and she's making excuses for this guy. Why? That's why I said that, you know, that the chance that she didn't have when she was in her 20s, she's trying to relive it. Hey, it is what it is. But the thing is, I got the tea. And I wanted to do this in a separate video. But apparently, allegedly, Mo is cheating on Eve. And there are text messages to prove it. If it's true, I'm not surprised. But I'm going to share the text messages right now for your info. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about it. Do you see them lasting? Do you think Mo is going to change for her? Do you think Mo genuinely loves her? Do you think Eve is too naive? Do you think Eve cannot see? Anyway, guys, thank you once again. Bye-bye.